In recent times, a disturbing rumor began to circulate. It suggested Amazon was shutting down its US operations. This news caused considerable alarm among the public. People worried about the economic implications. They feared widespread job losses across the country. The story gained traction quickly on social media. It was shared widely, often without question. Many wondered if this was credible information, or was it a carefully constructed untruth? The tale of Amazon's supposed departure was compelling. It tapped into existing anxieties about big business. It also played on concerns about economic stability. The sheer scale of Amazon made the claim shocking. If such a giant could fall, what was safe? This question lingered in many people's minds. The rumor did not appear in major news outlets. This was an early telling sign. Yet the story continued its insidious spread. The narrative often hinted at dramatic reasons. Sometimes political decisions were vaguely implicated. Other times, unspecified economic pressures were blamed. The lack of concrete details was another red flag. The Amazon shutdown rumor did not appear from nowhere. Specific online platforms played a key role. YouTube channels were central to its dissemination. Channels like Auto Central and Auto Edge were prominent. They have a history of spreading such claims. These channels often target large, well-known companies. Their narratives are consistently sensational and alarming. They aim to provoke strong emotional reactions. These YouTube channels operate with a familiar pattern. They announce that a major company is leaving the US, or they claim a company is ceasing operations. Besides Amazon, many others have been targeted. Ford, Boeing, and Walmart are just some examples. Even brands like John Deere and Nike were subjects. This pattern of behavior is well documented. Fact-checking organizations have repeatedly debunked their claims, yet the channels persist in their activities. The content produced by these channels lacks credibility. There are never any links to genuine news reports. They do not cite reliable sources for their information. Instead, they present their claims as established facts. The spreaders of misinformation use specific techniques. They craft their content carefully to appear legitimate. Misleading visuals are a common tool employed. Videos often feature fake breaking news chyrons. These banners are designed to mimic genuine news outlets. For instance, some try to look like Fox News. This lends a false air of authority. It tricks viewers into believing the content. It makes them think it is real news. Images of company executives are also used. Photos of CEOs like Ford's Jim Farley appear. Public figures such as Donald Trump are included. These images are taken out of context. They are used to support the fabricated narrative. The implication is that these individuals are involved, or that they have made announcements related to the fake news. This visual manipulation is highly deceptive. It adds a layer of perceived authenticity. The narratives themselves are carefully constructed. They often blend a small amount of truth with fiction, or they exploit current events for plausibility. For example, actual economic news might be twisted. The rise of artificial intelligence has added a new dimension. AI tools are increasingly used in creating misleading content. This is evident in the Amazon shutdown rumors. It is also seen in similar hoaxes. Text descriptions for the misleading YouTube videos often appear AI-generated. These descriptions can be produced quickly and cheaply. They can be tailored to include specific keywords. This helps the videos gain visibility. Thumbnails for these videos also show signs of AI. Many seem to be entirely AI-generated images. Others are heavily manipulated using AI tools. These thumbnails are designed to be eye-catching. They often feature dramatic or alarming imagery. This increases the click-through rate of the videos. More clicks mean more views and wider spread. AI allows for rapid production of such deceptive visuals. This scale was harder to achieve previously. AI can also be used to create scripts, or it can generate voiceovers for these videos. This further automates the misinformation pipeline. The voices might sound robotic or unnatural. Section 5. Trump's tariffs, a convenient scapegoat for invented crises. Former President Donald Trump's tariff policies often feature. They are used in these fabricated narratives. The Amazon shutdown rumor sometimes alluded to this. It hinted that tariffs were a contributing factor. However, the link was usually vague and unsubstantiated. The Trump's tariffs angle is a common theme. It is seen in many similar corporate shutdown hoaxes. It serves as a convenient, politically charged pretext. These misinformation campaigns exploit existing political divisions. Tariffs are a contentious issue for many people. By invoking them, creators tap into partisan sentiments. Viewers who support or oppose tariffs might be more receptive. They might be more receptive to claims aligning with their views. This makes the falsehood seem more plausible to them. It is a way of preying on confirmation bias. People believe what they already suspect is true. The real economic impacts of tariffs are complex. They do affect businesses in various ways. Some companies face increased costs. Section 6. Fact versus fiction, Ford's real tariff challenges compared to shutdown myths. To understand the deception, let's look at a real case. Ford Motor Company has been a frequent target. Channels like Auto Central spread false Ford shutdown news. This happened as recently as May 2025. These rumors claimed Ford was ceasing U.S. production. They suggested Ford was moving manufacturing overseas. This was entirely false according to all credible sources. Ford made no such announcements. The reality of Ford's situation is different. Ford did report impacts from tariffs. In its first quarter 2025 earnings report on May 5th, the company stated tariffs had a $1.5 billion impact. This is a significant financial challenge. Ford also withdrew its 2025 financial guidance. It cited trade uncertainty as a key reason. These are genuine difficulties faced by the company. They were reported by legitimate financial news outlets. Ford also spoke about its mitigation strategies. The company took steps to reduce tariff costs. Section 7. The imperative of scrutiny. Why source verification matters more than ever. In the age of rapid information flow, scrutiny is vital. The Amazon shutdown rumor highlights this need. When encountering sensational claims, pause and verify. The first step is to check the source. Is it a known reputable news organization, or is it an obscure website or YouTube channel? This initial check can often reveal a lot. Major corporate news like an Amazon shutdown would be everywhere. If a story of this magnitude breaks, credible media reports it. The Wall Street Journal, BBC News, Reuters, and others. These organizations have journalistic standards. They verify facts before publishing. The absence of such reporting is a strong warning sign. If only a few YouTube channels are discussing it, be skeptical. This was precisely the case with the Amazon rumor. No mainstream media confirmed the shutdown claims. Consider the motivations of the source. Some channels aim for clicks and ad revenue. Sensationalism drives engagement, which means more money. They may not care about the truth of their content. Understanding this financial incentive is important. It helps to explain why such channels exist. Section 8. Guardians of Truth, the vital work of fact-checking organizations. In the fight against misinformation, fact-checkers are crucial. Organizations like Snopes play an invaluable role. They investigate suspicious claims and viral rumors. They meticulously research the origins of stories. They contact companies for official statements. Their work helps the public distinguish fact from fiction. They provide a much-needed service in today's media landscape. This helps to clarify complex and confusing situations. Regarding the Ford shutdown rumors in May 2025, Snopes investigated claims made by Auto Central and Auto Edge. They found no credible reports to support them. They also reached out to Ford for comment. This thorough process is standard for fact-checkers. They do not just dismiss claims. They gather evidence and provide detailed explanations. Their findings are transparent and publicly available. This empowers individuals to make informed judgments. Fact-checking organizations often uncover the methods of misinformers. They identify the use of AI-generated content. Section 9. Conclusion. Fostering digital literacy in an era of disinformation. The Amazon shutdown rumor was a fabrication. It was spread by entities with a history of falsehoods. It utilized deceptive tactics, including AI-generated content. It exploited real-world issues like tariffs for effect. This case, like the Ford example, underscores a critical need. The need for enhanced digital literacy among all citizens. We must learn to navigate the online world cautiously. We must approach information with a critical mindset. Understanding how misinformation is created is key. Knowing the methods of deceivers empowers us. Recognizing AI-generated content is becoming more important. Spotting fake news banners and misleading visuals helps. Being aware of channels known for spreading untruths is vital. This knowledge forms the basis of digital self-defense. It allows us to filter out the noise. It helps us focus on credible, verified information. The responsibility does not lie solely with individuals. Platforms also have a role in curbing misinformation. Educational institutions must teach critical media consumption.